Obtain a pH meter and a wash bottle of DI water. Wash the probe and wipe it gently with the Chem wipe. Then press two-step calibration and place the meter in the 7 pH buffer. Enter 7 onto the screen and wait for the frequency to stabilize. Press OK after it does. Wash the probe and wipe gently again, then do the same thing in the pH 4 buffer. When storing the pH meter, wash the meter with DI water and dry it with a Chem wipe gently. Then place the meter in a beaker of DI water.
When performing a serial dilution, use a Moore pipette to get an accurate amount of solution, record the deliverance, and then add it to a 25 milliliter volumetric flask. Add water using a disposable dropper till the bottom of the meniscus reaches the graduation. Cap the volumetric flask and invert to mix. Then pour into a beaker in order to determine the pH.
After calibrating the pH meter to test it in an unknown pH solution, first wash with DI water, then wipe gently with a Chem wipe. Place it into the solution and wait for the pH value to stabilize, then record the pH value. A strong acid completely dissociates in water, releasing its protons, which are H+ ions, leading to a high concentration of H+ ions. A weak acid only partially dissociates, meaning it only releases some of its H+ ions, not all, resulting in a lower concentration of H+ ions. The difference in dissociation leads to an equilibrium state for weak acids, where there's a balance between the undissociated acid molecules and the dissociated ions, while strong acids don't have such equilibrium as they fully dissociate.
The effects of equilibrium can be minimized by changing the temperature, adding a strong base or acid, depending on if we're working with a weak acid or weak base, or by increasing the concentration of acid or base. These actions will all shift equilibrium and increase dissociation.
A buffer is a solution that resists changes in pH when acids or bases are added to it. It consists of a weak acid and its conjugate base, or vice versa. When an acid is added, the conjugate base neutralizes it, and when a base is added, the weak acid neutralizes it. This balance maintains a relatively constant pH.
Before putting the probe away, make sure to clean and dry and screw on the storage buffer for the probe. Then make sure that the lab area is clean and that you rinse all glassware and wash it with soap when necessary. Dry and then place back in the proper locations.